Yo, what's up, guys? Luca here. Luca Teal. Yes, the Ashen one, the Ashen Lucario. Luca! It's me, your girl, Luca. Apparently a bot, Luca. Allegedly a bot, Luca. Got people mad at me for no reason, Luca. People don't know how to take a joke and have fun, Luca. It's me. I'm here today, and we have a great line of conversation to cover today because finally, Father Phil Spencer came through and gave us a definitive answer about the exclusivity of these titles. Thank freaking God. Thank God, man. So yeah, man. Let me just say hi to people in the chat. Let me go ahead and open up my YouTube. 1 second, babies. 1 second. Ooh. Okay. Let's see here. 1 second, guys. Am I even still?
You good?
I don't even know if I'm okay. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, loud and clear over here.
All right, cool.
If you need me to shout out to the people in the chat, I can do that.
Oh, no. I'm good. All right. What's up, guys? What's up, Star Child Swag, Drakey, Erotimus, Spencer, Eagles fan, Hollow, Spider, Brandon, Drav, Zero, Sick, Blessed, Vaccine, Genex, Sertaz, Dayron, Tashawn, Sin. What's going on, Sin Vendetta? Yeah, okay. What's up, guys? 57 people in here already, man. 59 people in here already. You guys are excited. All right, you already know what to do. Hit that like button, babies. 60 people in here, 31 likes. Let's just try and get that up. What's up, Anthony? What's up, Dom? Envy. What's up, guys? Luca here. Yes, let's get into it, man. Let me go ahead and introduce my panel. Go ahead, Slow-Mo.
Yo, what's good? Slow-Mo backslap here. Making people angry on Twitter apparently is my MO today. So if you got
truly
mad,
are my son.
if you got triggered, I do not apologize. You need to get out your feelings. That's all I gotta say. Let's do it.
All right, Hades.
Hello, everyone. It's me, Restored Hades, from Beyond the River Styx. I woke up this morning very energized and chose violence. So that's what's going on right now.
That's what's up, yo. I think Luca may have exited herself out of this chat, but I'll keep it going. Singer, go ahead, man.
What up? It's everyone. It's the guy you love. It's the British Idol. It's the British Prophet.
The what?
Yeah, the British Idol.
Who calls you that? Me. Who calls you the British Idol?
The chat.
Literally, no one has ever called you that.
Bruv, you serious, mate? Bruv.
I'm dubbing myself because of Phil Maximus Aurelius Spencer.
Oh, he called him the whole name. He gave him the whole title.
Right. But Vaccine, go ahead and introduce yourself too, man.
Vaccine Gaming. You can find me on Twitter, Vaccine. And for Hades, Omewa Shinderu. You have chosen death.
Okay. Like I'm not an anime guy, so I didn't get any of that. But it's cool. We're gonna keep it moving. So if you aren't aware, and I don't know how you're not aware about this yet, but there was a roundtable for Bethesda and Xbox is explaining the deal. It didn't talk about any game announcements. That's coming later this year. They did confirm there's going to be a show later, like in the summer, that's going to go over that stuff. They didn't do any reveals or anything like that. This was strictly an explanation of the acquisition and what to expect with games going forward. And so, to quote Phil Spencer, and with the most important part of all this, and I wish I could share my screen to you guys to see it, but he said, "I'll try to be as clear as I can. Obviously, I cannot sit here and say every Bethesda game is exclusive because we know this is not true. There are contractual obligations, existing games, and even in the future, there might be games with either contractual things or legacy on different platforms that will go do. We can get into that later, but This is about delivering great exclusive games for you, Xbox customers that ship on platforms where Game Pass exists. That is the goal. That is why we are doing this. That is the root of this partnership. So look, I think that was pretty definitive. It was exactly what everyone said they need to be doing. Stop with the vague nonsense. Stop. I know it's difficult because Bethesda was a multi-platform publisher that had games and prior obligations already. But explain this so that people understand what's going on. And I think that was done fairly well today. And you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but essentially, Game Pass is the platform. Essentially, if you want Bethesda's games, you should get Game Pass. Whether that's getting it on Xbox, getting it on PC, getting it on your mobile phone, wherever you get it, that's where the games will be. And if your preferred platform does not have Game Pass, you are not getting those games unless there was already a contractual obligation to put those games on that platform. That's your Deathloop. That's your Ghostwire Tokyo.
You guys hear me?
Yep, we can hear you now.
All clear. Yep.
And
Yeah.
so,
Sorry,
and then
real quick, sorry to interrupt. So I know that you're on your spiel, but I'm just talking a little bit because I'm checking my audio for myself. But all right, you're good now. Go ahead.
Okay, and so no, just to finish up, games like Elder Scrolls Online will continue to get updates, expansions to Elder Scrolls Online on PlayStation because that is a legacy game with a contractual obligation and an ongoing game for an ongoing community. So they're not snatching that away from you. Old games like Fallout 4, that's still going to be available on PSN. Don't worry about that. But in the future, if there isn't an obligation already set before this deal happened, you know where those games will be. They're going to be on wherever that has Game Pass. And now all I'm saying is that's how I took it, because that's what it seems like he was saying. Does anyone get anything any differently?
No, you
Nope.
broke it down nice and slow so people could keep up, because there are people online who apparently didn't get the message.
Clearly.
That was accurate, but I have a feeling that was also news to excite investors as well as their Xbox fans. As you can clearly tell, that the Microsoft stock has jumped 4 points, or $4.
That's a lot of money if you got a lot of stock in it. Question for you guys: do you guys think, one, it's a two-part question? Do you think Starfield will be shown this year? That's one. And two, do you think Starfield is going to be exclusive to just the Game Pass ecosystem, or will it also be on PlayStation?
Yes. All right. I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, yes, it'll be shown this year because it's the closest Bethesda game to come out, because they haven't really spoken about any other games. Like, we haven't heard from like Arcane and id and all them. So Starfield would probably be the big headliner for Bethesda's event, whatever they choose to do. And yes, it will be exclusive, because when they released it, they didn't definitively say any platforms. There was no platforms listed. The game was, people you could assume, but they never said either way which platform it's coming to. Now, obviously, they might have said, oh, it's coming to PlayStation, but since they now belong to Xbox, Phil could just say, well, no, that's just going to stay on here, because it doesn't fit any of the... You could take... If it has a legacy, it'll come... The wording earlier in the statement before, where it said a legacy or something. Starfield's a brand new IP. It has no legacy. So that doesn't fit into anything. So,
But Fallout and Elder Scrolls have a legacy.
But they're so far away that they probably haven't even finished designing the game, let alone building it for like a PlayStation. So why would you start making it for PlayStation?
Well, what if they were already started making it for PlayStation?
Well, they could just... They have the option to stop it. I mean...
Yeah, but why would you stop all that? Like, that's man hours wasted. Like, that could be... Let's say they're 2 years in development on Elder Scrolls 6, okay? That's 2 years of development on the PlayStation version. That is, for a team of people, by the way, that have just wasted 2 years of their life on something that's not going to actually bear fruit. And then if you already purchased the license to put the game on there, so like, what are you going to do? Like, you're just going to...
If there's no contractual obligation to put it on there, though, if they haven't signed anything with Sony, they were just gonna put it on there anyway. Then Xbox could just say, no, you don't, and that's a wrap. You just have to shelve it because that's their right as the owner.
Yes, of course.
Yes, they have the ability to do that.
Absolutely. Because they're Xbox. All right. What's up, Bray? What's up, Dell? What's up, Bless? What's up, Brandon? Ganda. What's up, FC? What's up, Arcade? What's up, Rodimus? What's up, Shadow Reaver? What's up, Noxious Blood? What's up, Phil Collins? What's up, Danaja? What's up, Kanan? Okay. What's up, Sick Slayer? What's up? What's up? What's up? Can I ask you guys to please refrain from talking shit about people in the community in my chat? I would appreciate it. Thanks. What's up, Anthony? What's up, Dom? What's up, guys? Sorry about that. It's the first time using any sort of streaming stuff from my new computer, so it's a bit of a, there's a bit of a, okay, whatever. Anyway, 55 likes, 133 people. Get that like ratio up, baby. What's up? Oh, what's up, Bam Bam? What's up, K Asante? What's up, The Finest? What's up, guys? How are we doing today? Yes, Xbox gamers in the chat. Put an X in the chat if you're an Xbox gamer. Or PC. Or mobile. Because it's going to be fucking everywhere. What's up, Zotor? What's up? What's up, Lunkin? What's up, Captain and Coonan? Yes, flexing on the kids, man. Yes, put that X, baby! Xbox! Woo! That's what I like to see. What's up, Big Al? What's up, Zero? What's up, OG Shine? What's up, Mizzle T Shizzle? Well, shit. Mizzle T Shizzle. What's up, Nico? What's up, Rika? What's up, Calcifer? What's up, Nick? What's up, Apex? What's up, Saltine? West, Andre, what's up? Yes, all the X's in the chat, baby. That's what I'm fucking talking about. And we got up to 73 likes. You guys are fucking awesome. What's up, Tony? Tony's like, are you fucking kidding me? What's up, Juan? According to my poll that I did earlier, there's actually more PlayStation guys, allegedly, seemingly, who are subscribed to me than Xbox. Well, those who participated in the poll, that is. So, yes, Switch and PC for you, Zoltor. Nice. What's up? None of your business. What's up, Steelers fan? What's up, Crispy? All right, what's up? What'd you say, Max?
I said those dislikes are from Sony.
Oh, the Dixies is what you guys are so funny. As soon as I was like, put the X's in the chat, my dislikes were like, well, just go ahead and dislike that. What's up, Lionel? What's up, Relic? What's up? Let's try to get to 100 likes by the end of the show, fellers. I'd appreciate it. What's up, Lobo? What's up, Raisa? What up, fellers? Yes, man. What's up, Replicant? Yes. What's up to my legion of scumboys? Okay, anyway, let's talk about this. Okay, so let me get my viewpoint out. So I was minding my whole ass business at work. And I was just like, let me go ahead and check out some of this roundtable. And from what I watched of it, it seemed really good. Phil actually answered the question a lot of us want to know. He also let it slip. He's like, yeah, I pay attention to the community. I watched some podcasts. I made a joke. Okay, a joke on Twitter about how I wish Phil would watch my podcast because I was thirsting after him. It was a joke, and I don't remember tweeting it. It was a fever dream. I don't know. I got hacked. I don't know what's going on. But he said he listens to the streams, and I'm going to assume the RDX boys. That's where he's at. And he pays attention to the community. And yeah, man, he's he said that he wanted to be clear for us, and he said that Bethesda titles will be exclusive to Game Pass. So any platform, well, not exclusive to Game Pass, any platform that has Game Pass will have the Bethesda titles in them. And they're adding 20 new Bethesda, well, not new, okay, they're adding 20 Bethesda titles. Well, they're ZeniMax titles technically, but they're adding 20 ZeniMax titles tomorrow into Game Pass. I did a video on it, guys. Check that shit out, man. And yeah, just I'm really happy he answered this question because I have been waiting since this bitch ass deal was announced for them to just be really clear, because I'm so sick and tired of people talking about this. Yet here I am. I'm talking about it. Why? Because content, baby, and this is what you guys want to see. All right. Also, we got to 103 likes. Nice, guys. Appreciate y'all. 176 people in here. What's up, guys? Luca here. What's up, Aaron? What's up? Man, I wish I had a pony in the I'm sorry, a PlayStation gamer in the chat. I mean,
I
not
was
the chat, but
just thinking that. I was
I
like,
wish I had a
we
PlayStation
need a,
guy.
we need a
Hang on.
Slip up
PlayStation
there.
guy to come out here. Well, where's Wilson though at? Because he's
Wilson
been
knows hiding.
he's
Nah,
been no,
yeah,
he's
he's been
not
talking
hiding.
mad
He's
smack.
been
He's been
blowing
talking
up
mad
my
smack.
mentions. He's still banging the whole all these games are going to be multi-plat drum, and it's just like, dude, how? I don't understand.
Hang on.
Like,
I need Wilsonal to get up in here because earlier in the chat on Twitter, I added Luca because I murdered him, and we need an ambulance to get my man Wilsonal.
You're talking a lot of shit about someone who's not here, man.
you sure are.
I want him to pull up. I'm just saying, because this whole idea of Xbox going third party has reappeared again for some reason. I thought that was an argument last gen. Why?
Yeah, I feel that. I definitely feel that. Filled that. Because, you know, Phil. Anyway, so shout out to Ayo Greggy with a super chat. First one of the day. Appreciate your brother saying Bethesda box for the win, baby. That's what I'm talking about. What's up? It's my brother Chase in the chat. What's up, David? What's up, guys? All day's in school right now. What's up, Savage? What's up? What's up, man? Yeah, I need a PlayStation guy in here. Stat! Okay?
Also,
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, to all the people who are surprised, Rand told you like 2 years ago this was gonna happen. They buy him when they first announced it. He said they buy him Bethesda to push Game Pass. Guess what happened? Exactly as he predicted. Pay attention when Rand tells you something, because this guy hits it on the head every time.
So, are you saying that Rand is an insider?
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
he's right pretty much all the time.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
trying to say he's the Xbox Nostradamus.
Well, I am, because he also told you PlayStation games were coming to PC, and what happened? I mean, you can't be that right, can you? Come on now. I mean,
Man, Slow-Mo, I see that name change over there.
yeah, that's because it's true. Game Pass is the platform. That's what Xbox is pushing.
Yeah, that's
That's
been my
true.
name the entire time, but
Oh yeah.
That's been obvious for years. Like, Xbox doesn't care about the console is just a way to give you Game Pass. That's all it is. The console no longer means what it does to other companies.
Okay, interesting. Very, very interesting. Interesting. All right, Hades, what do you think about this stuff?
Honestly and truly, the last 72 hours have been very, very interesting. I've seen people jump from one side of the road to another side of the road. Now I'm starting to see people talk about Phil Spencer is a flip-flopper and all this other stuff. And after I've seen them talk about Xbox needs to be more inclusive, invest more in exclusive content, and then when they do that, they say that they don't agree with what they're doing. It's just been interesting. Me personally, I care very little, seeing the fact I game on all three platforms. So I am a very big advocate for Game Pass. So more content for me means less money I have to go out and spend. So I'm very much happy about this.
Very
and I
interesting.
think most people who don't really subscribe to console warring don't really care about this as the console warriors do. You see one side that's upset that these games, it looks like a lot of these games, most of them haven't even been announced yet, but the games that Bethesda makes and publishes won't be on PlayStation. And then you see the other side that are still upset that Xbox is no longer the priority for Microsoft, even though it says Xbox Division, even though it says Xbox Game Studios. those games aren't exclusive to Xbox, never will be anymore, and could very well be on the Nintendo Switch or PlayStation one day if Nintendo and Sony agree to it. But like, there are people who are just like, no, Xbox is still the platform. It's just like, nah, fam. I mean, how can you even say that when there are games on PC that are first party that still aren't on the Xbox yet? Like, pay attention.
Yeah,
You know, this is
you're right.
yeah, this is how it is now. It's their focus, their foundation of everything gaming is Game Pass.
And there is absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, but you know, the Xbox are very loyal to their box, but it's just they need to embrace the fact it is the platform. Xbox does not mean Xbox the box anymore. It means literally the entire environment that is Game Pass. I mean, Xbox is just going to be one of many tools to operate the Game Pass.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that is straight facts on that one.
Yep.
And I still don't see what the problem is. To me, those people just sound like those never got rid of 8-tracks. So I don't know what's up with all these smartphones. I used to like my flip phone. Like, I find it very, very stoic. Like, you don't want to accept progress. It makes no sense. Like, this is where gaming is going. It has been going this direction for some time now. The pandemic accelerated it even more, so it's just gonna get there. Like, that's why HBO Max is showing their movies in theaters and on their streaming service at the same time.
Bro,
It's just gonna happen.
Can you add an experience to your explanation? Like, I remember one time I was fooling around with Xbox streaming. I think they released for beta. So I loaded up Gears 5 on my my mobile phone, it's OnePlus 7T, and you know what? It's just the actual experience of actually running a AAA game on the palm of your hand, a mobile device, mind you. To me, it just seems this is unreal. This is, I mean, you know, you can shit on mobile gaming, but if you can bring AAA gaming to a mobile device, I mean, you don't need to buy a freaking Nintendo Switch box just to have a handheld gaming. You know, all you need is your phone and an app and a good Wi-Fi connection. I mean, this is unbelievable.
I think I would say xCloud is still a work in progress because my experiences has been very up and down. It's been good sometimes, and other times it's like, yo, this ain't playable. So it's cloud gaming is a ways away.
Yeah.
But the thing is that that's just one branch on the tree that is Game Pass, right? Like, everything that they're doing goes into Game Pass, xCloud, Bethesda acquisition, any other services, any of the games that they get, they're putting everything into Game Pass. Anything else they come up with, it's about Game Pass. Every time they come up with something new, it was like, yeah, we just worked on this new thing. It'll be available with no additional charge in Game Pass Ultimate. Every single time they talk about Game Pass more than they talk about Xbox, because that's the old way for them. You know, for Nintendo, it's the only way. For Sony, it's we still focus on PlayStation first. We put our games here on PlayStation, and then 2 years, potentially maybe even a year later, they'll show up on PC. But for Microsoft, it's Game Pass. Wherever Game Pass is where our games would be. I mean, look, this is how aggressive they are with this, right? Apple told them you cannot have Game Pass on iOS. We ain't doing it. And of course, it makes sense because Apple has Apple Arcade. And you put Game Pass on iOS, you might as well just throw Apple Arcade in the trash can. You're wasting your time, Apple, because your games don't compete with those kind of games. So Apple said, nah, you can't have that here. Now while we have a competitor to that product. This is how aggressive they are. All right, fine. We'll put it on Safari. We'll allow it through browser, basically backdooring it into iOS. That's how aggressive they are in making sure that Game Pass is available on every single device that can do it.
Yeah. They're going really ham for Game Pass. Everything is about Game Pass, and unfortunately, I mean, in the future, we might see, Dance Moves Ryan cave in.
Dance Moves Ryan!
Dance Moves? What?
We might see Dance Moves Ryan, he might bow down to Phil and say, sir, can we please have Game Pass on our system, so people can enjoy Bethesda titles? And Phil will be like, sure, I will
We'll
grant
take
you
your money.
your wish. Yes. And that is their ultimate
see,
goal.
I don't think Bethesda is enough to get Sony to budge. But Bethesda's remember Bethesda. There's a reason why Bethesda got acquired. Like the games weren't selling. So like this is about money. It's about generating revenue. They weren't generating enough revenue. It's great for the service to have exclusive titles, and especially the published ones, quality titles for the in-house Bethesda Game Studios titles. They got that built-in fan base that will get it regardless kind of titles. But overall, I don't think Sony's like, oh man, we need to go get Game Pass on here right now. No. But let's say they get another publisher then.
You say that.
Give me 1 second. Shout out to M10 with the super chat. Shout out to you, brother. And then shout out to M10 Timph again with the super chat saying, anybody catch Phil saying he didn't want 15 of the same game? Oh,
I'm
that's a good
so
point.
happy that he said that. I'm so happy that he said that.
He's really been thinking about that Halo, Gears, and Forza song, eh?
Yeah. I really think that they've been really listening to what people have been saying in podcasts and on social media.
Yeah, for sure. So I do have to ask Slomo, how do you, I mean, did they come out with their performance metrics and their sales figures the last couple of years? How do you know Bethesda games weren't selling well?
Well, all that stuff gets published on NPD and stuff like that. Like, yeah, their games didn't sell great. That's already.
Go ahead.
I always thought that NPD just showed the games. It's kind of like a top list of the month. Like that's not really how many they've sold in totality. Because
if you
always
don't chart on NPD, then you're not selling.
Oh my goodness, I don't agree with that.
How do you? Okay, let's talk about Control. Okay, Control never charted on NPD. And we never got sales figures from Remedy until recently. They finally came out and said they sold like 2 or 3 million total already.
Okay,
that's not a sales success. Okay, now they said they are successful financially because they were smart enough to put their game on services where they would get paid up front for those games being on services, and they're well financed now. They got a big deal going with Epic for 3 games, but that's not a sales success. There are games, you look at the bottom of NPD from 15 to 20, those games aren't selling. Those aren't high numbers. If you launch a game and it don't get into the top 20 of NPD, which is not even the only sales charting service, they didn't sell. Now, Frank, I don't even understand why we're even having this conversation.
Okay, so I'm looking in the hold on, guys, hold on. I'm looking in the chat. Glenn is saying that ESO has 18 million active users. Doom Eternal sold 3 million in its first week. Apparently, Doom Eternal by itself made 500 million. That's documented somewhere. Let's see here. I mean, of course, Justin included, Fallout 4 sold 20 plus million. Skyrim is still being sold to this fucking day. Sickening! Fucking sickening. But sold over 50 million. I think slow-mo means the most recent games. So let me
Yeah,
get the
I
super
mean,
chat.
clearly,
And
like we
You
talk
have
about.
to. You have to
Hey,
specify.
well, you know, in
Dude. You gotta specify.
2006, they who cares?
It's
Well,
not 2006. It's
I don't.
2011 and 2015. So
That's
shout
still
out.
a decade
That's not
ago.
2006. But
That's
shout
a
out to
decade
Meg.
ago.
It's still not 2006. Shout out
It's
to
a
Mega
decade
with the
ago.
super. Stop interrupting me when I'm trying to read my fucking
A
super
decade
chat.
is 10 years.
All right, so shout out to Mega with the super chat saying, now that Game Pass is the new Netflix, do you think Sony will allow it on PlayStation? Anything is possible with Jim Ryan. I'm shocked it's on Apple. Honestly speaking,
It's now on Apple.
I was thinking about this earlier and I was just like, I don't know, because Jim Ryan is like he's Judas Ryan over here. I don't know. I mean, honestly, it's all about the money, baby.
Jim, I'm lying if I die. I'm dying if I'm lying. Ryan, that's what I call him.
See,
So,
Jim Dance Moves. See, that's the thing about Game Pass. Jim Dance Moves Ryan. He will, if enough people pester him. Let's say Elder Scrolls Fallout, all them are
Pester
exclusive,
him?
right?
Judas Ryan is on record saying there was no negative backlash to putting games on PC. So he doesn't pay attention to anyone on Twitter, dude.
But if all these games, all these games will be cut off from PlayStation, right? So he'll be like, well, how can I get those games? Game Pass, Jim Ryan seems to be more up Phil's lane. Both of them seem to be going roughly down the same path. Slightly different directions, but they're both going the same way. It's just taking Jim Ryan a bit longer because he has to do the two-step, then he has to do the shuffle.
No, he has to let Xbox.
Cha-cha now, y'all. Cha-cha now, y'all.
So it's taking him a bit longer to get there, but he'll get there eventually, and I could see it on PlayStation, which would be Xbox's end goal. They would be like, we got it. We got what we wanted. But until that point, it's just going to be what it is. If you want to play Elder Scrolls, what is it they like to say? Go buy an Xbox. Yeah, that's the one.
Or get it on PC, or I'm assuming it's going to be on this
mobile
devices. Honestly speaking, like when I think about Phil Spencer's interviews and stuff, the 300 that he's done, he talked about how he didn't want to take games away from gamers, right? But he's given several alternatives to getting an Xbox. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to buy an Xbox to play the next Xbox title. You can have it on PC or on xCloud, apparently. So you know what I mean? And then it's like they also gave people that entryway in that people keep saying is completely pointless and useless. Who is the Series S for? Here, let me give you let me tell you who it's for, but then I'm just going to continue to ignore whatever you said. Isn't that right, Slow-Mo?
Exactly. I mean, good grief. I'm like, oh, here's two examples of people who will want a Series S. Anyway, no one wants this. I'm like, all right. I guess I don't have no one heard me speaking.
Phil,
I guys in the private chat here, I put a link from Game Rant that talked about this is from December, so it's not like super old. The highest selling games developed by Bethesda ranked, and I think number 10 is Elder Scrolls Arena with 1 million. So that's number 10, and then it progressively goes up. Now I know this is
sickening. I'm looking at their mobile stuff.
This is internal, right? So it's got mobile in here as well. So like that's internal. So like this isn't like it definitely has Fallout 76 here with just 2.46 million.
I can't believe it sold that much. I do want to say, listen, I'm gonna go ahead and admit this. I gave Bethesda a lot of money with that Fallout Shelter, dude. That shit was addicting.
Hey, shout out to the super chat from Game and Forte. Slow-Mo, I need you to stop downplaying Bethesda games. Good grief. I know you don't like them, but many people do. We can't downplay the importance of that. Forte. What I'm saying here is not that
I agree with you.
I'm not downplaying their games. I even acknowledged earlier, maybe you weren't in the chat yet, that those games were important to many people, and that the published titles from like Arcane, its software, Machine Games are quality titles, but they didn't sell well, especially not for the budgets that were for AAA games. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
wait,
I
hang on,
didn't
hang
have a
on.
hold on a second.
Bethesda.
Hold on, I have to stop you there, Slow-Mo, because Doom Eternal.
I just
Stop it in there. What?
Why do y'all keep bringing up one game? I said
No,
wait,
game.
hold on,
Y'all
hold
saying,
on,
well,
hold on a
I'm gonna
brought
keep
up-
hold on a
banging
second.
on one game here.
No,
Game
no.
is plural.
No, but you're saying they didn't sell well. What were their projected sales? How much did they spend to make the game? Do you know these facts? Well, then how can you say if it didn't sell well?
AAA games are a minimum of 30 million. This has already been stated by multiple studio heads like Brian Fargo from InXile, as well as other people who do game development. Minimum 30 million.
Okay,
For a
So that
AAA
means
game.
that if they
And-
sell 1 million at $60 a pop, that's $60 million. That's $30 million in profit. Wouldn't that be a success?
if their projected target was just that, then yeah, sure.
Do we know
But-
what their
but-
projected targets are?
We don't know
Those
any
games
of the
didn't chart. Like,
here's my I'm sorry.
Slow-Mo,
I
I was just asking a question. You don't have to get an attitude
No,
with me,
because
okay?
this is like, it's not even like I'm saying something that's like
I don't know anything
outlandish or
about. I
anything.
don't pay attention to the sales figures of games, so I was just asking a question. You didn't have to call me an ugly whore, okay? You didn't have to do that.
Here we
Can you,
Good
you
grief.
heard him say that, right?
Slow-Mo!
Oh,
How
here we
dare
go.
you, Slow-Mo? First you giving shit on Bethesda, now you curse out the host
Oh
of the
my!
show.
You know what? Let me fall back because it's about
Shame
to
on you!
I just have
Shame!
to,
it's about to be ridiculous. out here.
So you're saying because
How
of the
dare you,
is
Slow-Mo?
that what you're saying?
You spitting in people's faces during the pandemic. Like, here we go.
Aaron, listen, unlike my Xbox brethren, okay, I don't hide my stats. So you can just look up on my Twitter what games I've played. So saying I bet Luca only bought 1 or 2 Bethesda games tops is not true. Okay? Thank you.
all I have to say about this NPD argument is I don't look at NPD and then decide which games I'm gonna buy. So I don't
No
really
one even
care.
said anything
I
remotely.
know, but the thing is, you really, I get it. It's kind of like music charts, and you see who's trending and who's up there right now. But honestly, I don't really care. I know I'm excited
say
about
nothing
these,
about the
and I know
quality of
there
the
are a
games.
lot of
I didn't
people are
say
going to be excited
nothing
for
about
these.
the quality of the games,
Damn.
which are questionable when it comes to
Right.
the in-house stuff. If
So,
if you ask
Hades
me,
trying to tell you
Well,
a suit.
does NPD take account of digital sales?
I don't
yes, it
think
does. Only digital
Yeah.
sales it doesn't take into account is Nintendo because they don't report that.
Okay, Luca, you borrowed them games from your neighbor. How'd you know?
Also, hey, Slow-Mo. The problem with your argument is you're saying they didn't do well. By whose metrics are you saying they didn't do well? Because if you're saying NPD, that doesn't mean anything to them. Because if they
I'm
if
not
their
just-
game made double, if they made back double what they
If.
paid to make the game, well, a majority of them did make back what they made.
How do you know that?
Because they said they did. Dishonored 2 sold what, 2.4
I
million?
thought Dishonored
made
didn't
it.
do well.
It didn't do well
Dishonored 2, that is.
in sales. No, but they said they made their money back.
Oh,
At
okay.
least.
That's not
They-
what. How, that's
they
not how
technically
companies
made to
operate. Well,
cover the
hey,
costs.
we made our money back. Yay! That's not a sales success. They want to make profit. They want to make money. That's what
That's just one example, though. Doom Eternal did what, 500 million? If that game cost 30 million to make, do you think they're happy? Do you think
Yeah.
they're happy?
I heard
pe-
Doom
you know
Eternal
what?
didn't do
People
well
do not
either.
listen.
It didn't sell
But
a lot, but they made 500 million regardless.
and
Oh,
yet
okay,
it was also
alright, so,
nominated for Game of the Year.
Yeah, hold on. Shout out to Mega, a bunch of zeros, 3 and a bunch of more zeros with $5 super chat. Slow-Mo, how is Game Pass now on Apple? When I can use Game Pass on Apple devices, I have Safari on my iPad, which can let me stream Game Pass.
Game
I
Pass
think
is on
I said
Apple.
that.
No,
Yep.
you said
Yeah,
it wasn't on Apple, dude. So
I said it wasn't. They're not allowing it in the store, but Microsoft was like, "No, we're going to do it anyway. You can play it through Safari." That's what I said.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, listen, I'm not trying to gang up on you, which it's not even that. I know you can handle yourself. I'm just saying.
Of course,
that
FC's in the chat because he can't hear either.
But
I said, yeah,
when
roll the tape, dum dum. I said
okay,
it's on Safari.
Hold on a second.
Roll the tape,
Hold on.
okay?
I would love to roll the tape. Hold on, let me go find it. Let's see here. Let's see. Mobile stuff. I'm living my best life.
I don't even understand why we even having this conversation.
Okay, so I'm looking at Landon's first week. I mean, of course, Justin included. Okay. I think Slomo means the. Okay. 11 and 2000. Okay.
A decade is 10 years.
All right. Shout out to Mega with the super chat saying, now that Game Pass is the new Netflix, do you think Sony will allow it on PlayStation? Anything is possible with Jim Ryan. I'm shocked it's on Apple. Honestly speaking,
It's not on Apple.
I was thinking of Slomo.
I said it before then.
I know you said it before then, but as I was stating before, okay, before. Nothing but love for you guys, but Aaron is someone who's been in the chat for a long time, and I don't mind him going off about whatever he's going off about. So please do not time people out in my chat unless you check with me first, unless they're like, saying something super crazy. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. I'm looking
I
at it
literally said, for example, this is how aggressive they're being.
Oh, shit.
When
Oh, no, copyright. My bad. I'm sorry. What? No, I know what you said. I'm just saying that when I read that super chat, you're like, it's not on Apple. You completely dismissed it, which is true. But I get what you're saying. You did explain before that's on Safari devices that they did a backdoor sort of thing. I'm not sure why you said it's not on Apple, though.
Well, I mean, it's not in the Apple store. Like,
That's
no
not
one.
what they said, though.
They
just
that's
said
not what who said.
Mega was just like, it's like on Apple. They didn't clarify or specify or anything.
No, he said I can get it through Safari, but what I was saying is that he's talking to me like I didn't say that already.
Okay, I think he's referencing when he or she initially sent the super chat and you were just like, it's not on Apple. So okay, so real quick, like I said, don't time people out in my chat, please. I would appreciate it. Aaron, whenever you get back after that timeout, man, just but yeah, also don't insult people. But then again, he was just repeating what Slomo said, so I don't know. Slomo, I just can't believe you called FC a dum-dum. That's so crazy.
I'm messing with FC. All right, look, he's okay. He can take a shot or two. He ain't that sensitive today. So he'll be all right.
Today.
Is that what you say to all your victims, Slow-mo?
Can you guys hear me peeling this egg right now?
What egg?
He's disrespectful. Shout out to FC, man. That's the homie. I'm just messing with him. Now, look, I said it earlier. Maybe FC wasn't in the chat when I said it earlier, but yeah, it's available. You can get Game Pass through Safari. It's available on an Apple device, but it's not available in the way that Microsoft wanted it to be available, which is just straight up on the iOS store, which is how most people would search for it. And it's not, and that's also the way that Apple is like, we're not going to allow it there because they also know that's where most people are going to search for it. So, yeah, but more than likely it's going to get worked out because Apple Arcade ain't going to be around for that much longer anyway. So once that's gone and there's no competitor, Apple's not going to have any issue saying, you know what, go ahead and put your thing up there. We don't care.
Wait,
now.
what are you talking about? They're phasing out Apple Arcade.
No, I'm not saying I'm not saying like that's something I heard already, but
right.
Apple Arcade, I know they're making a profit off of it, but it's not like big. I don't really think it's going to be something that's like they're going to keep forever.
Are they going to be like Google and they're going to just kill it? Go ahead.
Wait, just real quick. Racer X Gundam, hard-boiled eggs are delicious.
Abso-fucking-lutely. I don't know what this guy's talking about.
I don't know what you are talking about, but it's a very great thing to eat if you don't have anything in your fridge but some eggs.
That's fucking facts, dog.
I'm allergic to eggs.
You're allergic to everything.
I didn't know
this is
Slow-mo is a vampire. That's why he's allergic to eggs.
So, but yeah, I mean, all I gotta say is, I don't know, Slow-Mo, you're being ganged up on over here. Can you handle it? Are you able to handle it?
Handle what? I don't even understand. Whenever am I being ganged up? I feel like I'm being attacked by little toddlers or something.
Oh, okay. Slow-Mo always insults people when he's upset. I don't know what's going on.
I am not upset, and you insult people even when you're not upset.
That's true. You're right. I insult myself too.
Yeah, but Luca has reasons. She's a short.
Slow-Mo doesn't have good taste. Hey, you know what? That's your opinion. It's a bad opinion, but it's your opinion. I'm gonna allow you to have that one, man.
Slow-Mo, let's look at this tweet that you made that got people upset when you said
Oh,
Microsoft. Here we go.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
guys, hit the like button, man. Let me go ahead. By the way, so I did a poll about asking people what the preferred platform was on Twitter. Dude, that shit has over 6,000 votes. I have people crying in my fucking mention. Luca, I guess you're a butt, Luca. Like, okay. So, sick. Fucking sickening, all right? Anyway, let me go ahead and find Slow-Mo's tweets. I got it.
Yo, Meds, hold on. Look, we're not gonna be Slow-Mo must be allergic to good games too. Okay, look.
True.
I like
Slow-Mo
good
does
games.
play a lot of stuff.
I play a lot of games. I
He
play
doesn't
more.
like anything though.
My taste, my bar for quality games is very, very high. So
I keep seeing
if your game is super buggy when it comes out and you need the community to fix it for you, you don't qualify.
Yeah, I
Hey,
guess that.
Hey, Fallout 4 was legit fun. Okay.
No.
Don't slander it.
Yeah, Fallout 4 was a lot of fun for me. I put a lot of hours into it. I really did enjoy the build simulator. I would just sit there building settlements from people, dude. It was addicting. Anyway, let me go ahead and open up Slow-Mo's Twitter. Can you guys see that?
Lying on me. Slow-Mo loves Bethesda. This is not true, but all right.
All right, let's see here. So Slow-Mo Backslap said, aka Slow to the Mo, aka Slow Ho, said Microsoft's gaming platform is Game Pass, not Xbox. Now, I don't really see why this was like a problem. People got really upset for some reason.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Allegedly. Okay, so Gideon says, actually, Xbox is their gaming platform. Game Pass is their service that runs on multiple platforms. And then, you responded, okay, let's see here. Then here's Hades saying, in Game Pass, is supported on PC, mobile, console. The question keeps coming up, does Microsoft have to support PlayStation? And I believe the answer is no, they don't. Microsoft has its own separate console space. Okay, so it doesn't have to support anyone else. And then Wilson, shout out to our brother Will saying, nah, they kept Minecraft on PlayStation after buying it for $2 billion. Now they spent $7 billion. You really think they don't need PlayStation? And then Jeff Grubb here said, Prey underperformed, Dishonored 2 underperformed, Wolfenstein 2 underperformed, Fallout 76 flopped, Doom Eternal underperformed, Bethesda Games Launcher has not made a dent, Starfield is still years away, Elder Scrolls 6 is further away, Bethesda's tech needs a total revamp. That's fucking facts. Who is
dude. That guy?
No, that's Jeff Grubb. The funny thing was that Jeff Grubb was with us last night on BRAP, and he was basically talking the talk of he thought the games would be exclusive. So it's like the fact that he quoted them is just hilarious to me. But I'm sorry, continue.
Okay. So let's see here. Smooth's like, so what's my Xbox? Is it not a platform? All right. It's both. Use your brain. Okay. You said this pony over here said all facts. Yeah, they don't even mention Xbox anymore. Everything's about Game Pass. Okay. Brandon, shout out to Brandon, says Microsoft's evolved. Okay. Egos fan has said Game Pass is the new ecosystem for Xbox. Okay. Jay says you're not wrong necessarily. And if PlayStation and Nintendo want Game Pass on their systems, Microsoft will allow it. Again, you're not necessarily wrong. I highly doubt that happens. Lifer says, dude is so wrong. It's unbelievable. People will fall for it. Okay, take Xbox.
I can hear him anger typing as he typed that
now,
out.
That includes Xbox Game Studios. What has Game Pass to offer? Xbox is Microsoft's gaming wing, no matter how you want to twist it. Also, why does he bring PlayStation into anything Xbox? All right, and Jay's like, you're entitled to your own opinion, dog. And then Life was like, ugh, that monopoly word again. And
So
again,
triggered.
that word was disproven when they were allowed to buy them. But hey, Sony will buy another multi-plat and make it exclusive, and people will praise it, which is fantastic in my opinion. It's good
What?
for competition. I hope they buy something significant. You won't hear Xbox fans bitching about it. Sony ain't buying anything big, but maybe a smaller studio like Bluepoint. You mean like when Sony bought Insomniac and Xbox guys said they mainly make PlayStation games anyway? Okay, I don't care about this anymore. So anyway, okay, this guy was agreeing with you. Alan says this tweet doesn't make any sense. King Arthur, I can't tell if he agrees with you or not.
Yeah, I don't know. Either. I don't know what his point was.
This Fates guy said you thought you did something. And then like let's see here. And this guy's talking about
He doesn't realize there's a PC Game Pass too. It's okay, you know.
All right. This guy's a pony. I don't know why he's saying this. With all due respect, Microsoft's trajectory first and foremost is to be a cloud service company and to leave behind hardware. I know this as I attended. Okay, Xbox's Game Pass. Okay, this is a sensible tweet. This is how they continue to win. Plastic equals blockbusters. Game Pass equal. Okay.
I fully agree with that statement. Xbox is Game Pass.
Bots losing their minds with the possibility of other consoles having Game Pass. Oh, they don't get it. Bro.
We have to talk about this whole.
No. Read this one. Read this one.
Other platforms.
No.
Because I think the logistics.
Hades,
hold on.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me. Okay.
Go ahead.
Why you tell me to hold on and you're not gonna speak?
Hades,
because I thought you were cut me off to say something. I didn't know you wanted to read a tweet.
Yeah, I was just trying to read this dude's tweet, but I was going to read it the way it sounded to me. Nice try, okay, but your attempt to discredit the Xbox platform.
Why do you sound like villain?
Oh man!
Why did you do that? That's not even cool, man.
You know what? That was Villain's voice. My bad.
Right, that was Villain's voice.
Xbox is the brand and platform. PC and mobile are platforms under the Xbox umbrella. Game Pass and xCloud are the services. Exactly. There. I'm my back. Go ahead, Hades. Continue.
Can I get the super chat, Hades?
Oh yeah.
All right. So Marvin Ginyard says my refute is that Sony's best-selling console exclusive is Spider-Man at 20 million, God of War at 8 million. Piss poor retention compared to the user base. But isn't it always like that?
That doesn't work, Marvin. I appreciate the super chat. But
I appreciate the super chat. Thank you.
Only Nintendo sells exclusives more than 20 million. Like literally, they're the only platform that gets like a good like 40 to 50% of the entire install base to buy those games. Like no one else really does that. Like
that's why they're the apex of gaming.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, I mean, no, you're not going to get any platform holder, publisher, developer to say selling 15 million was a L. Doesn't matter how big the platform is. Selling that many copies of a game is a W, and is going to get you a sequel.
Yeah, but
which is exactly why all those games are getting sequels.
What's happening back there? Are you okay?
My bad. Yeah, but I'm a little salty, Nintendo, because let's not forget they have the generational advantage for starting their own brand in the 80s, and pretty much. The only reason they're selling these games in their consoles is because people still remember and they still believe in the Nintendo brand. I mean,
okay, no,
I think it's a little
you know
more.
What? Let me not talk shit about Nintendo, guys. I'm gonna mind my business just this once. Anyway, all right. Let me go through the rest of Slow-Mo's tweets. Xbox Game Pass. Okay, Xbox is gonna blah, 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 third-party company. Flop. Okay. Your opinion is trash. Xbox is deaf. RP Xbox.
Oh my goodness.
Android, bro, you're absolutely right. So Kevin said bingo. Man, you're slow in the head. That's
What
fucked
the
up, dude.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Let me go reply to that guy. That was disrespectful.
Super disrespectful. I can't
Disrespectful.
believe they've done this, dude. All right, let's look through my tweets now. Listen, guys, I'm sorry, but I just want to show you how many cucks got upset at me. Upset at me? The Ashen one? The Ashen Luca? The Ashen Lucario? Hit the like button, please.
I
go ahead.
don't. When isn't somebody upset with you?
I
It's
know,
just
right?
So, it's like a part of your personality at this point.
I can't believe it, dog. Like, people are always just mad at me for some reason. I don't understand.
I bet that if you told everyone that it was raining outside, that people would get mad at you for it.
I know, it's crazy, right? But yeah, I mean, at the same time, people do support me, though. I appreciate that. Nice. Okay, so essentially what I'm saying is, listen, and I'm not saying anyone on here said this, but I don't understand why people keep downplaying Bethesda. Like, okay, now me and Dealer got into a back and forth like a year ago, maybe, because I was pretty pissed about the Fallout 76 situation, and I had been, a little bit bitter ever since. And me and him got into a back and forth, and I was just like, you know what, fuck Bethesda, and he was just like, Luca, listen, they made a bad decision, it's and a bad game that their people don't actually want, like Bethesda gamers. Elder Scrolls and Fallout are single-player games, single-player RPGs with large, expansive worlds that you can explore for hours, right? That's what people are interested in. And I've heard Fallout 76 has gotten a lot better, so I'm speaking strictly from when it was first released, okay? But it's like, I was also saying, you know what, fuck Bethesda, because I was listen, everyone who's been subbed to me and has followed me on Twitter knows I fucking can't stand bugs, game-breaking bugs. It's a triggering point for me, and that game was a mess, you know what I mean? So it's like, I was like, fuck Bethesda, and he was just kind of like, dude, it's one bad game, and their entire lineup, like, you gotta relax, you know what I mean? And I mean, he's not wrong, because it's like, at the end of the day, Elder Scrolls and Fallout are huge, huge IPs. And, I don't understand why people would downplay that. Like, those games have a huge fan base. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls and Fallout are what people would call console sellers. So people will buy an Xbox just to play those games.
That's very true. Yeah, I can agree with that. So 100%.
Let's not also forget about the sheer possibilities of game modding.
Yeah,
for
console.
Skyrim. Yeah.
Yeah, on console, man. Remember that late night thing? Hey,
Oh,
look.
no.
I wrote. Okay, so this was when State of Decay first released, right? Oh my God, Phil Collins, thank you for reminding me. And I was playing State of Decay. I got it early. I actually won it in a giveaway, so I got like the $50 version in a giveaway, right? So I was playing it the weekend it was supposed to come out, and I was on with all day. And I'm sure we all remember how buggy State of Decay 2 was, right? And I was just like talking about the bugs, and some fucking cuck on Twitter was like, "You don't know what you're talking about." I'm like, "Bitch, you don't have the fucking game. Are you playing this game right now? Are you playing this game right now?" No, I am. So shut the fuck up. So I did like this 30-minute rant, and I know I showed up on some forums. So someone messaged me a link saying, "Here, you showed up on this forum. They were talking about your video." They're like, "Yeah, this chick's a Xbox gamer," but she was pissed. Dude, that was amazing. Oh man. But yeah, honestly speaking, Bethesda titles, I mean, Bethesda games are system sellers. That's a fucking fact. That's a fact, So it's just kind of like, I don't understand why people would even downplay this. People love Doom a lot. That game, like, I just booted up Doom Eternal the other day just to see how it looks. That game is fucking insane looking, like absolutely fucking phenomenal, dude. And I'm a huge fan of Wolfenstein. I beat Wolfenstein The New Order and Wolfenstein The New Colossus, and I really, I had some issues with the New Colossus story, but overall, I really enjoyed my time with those games. Now, Youngblood,
we don't have to talk
the New
about
Colossus
that. We
story
don't
is
have to
just
talk about
weird.
that.
The
Yeah.
New Colossus story is just like so. It's like with Wolfenstein, you have to kind of suspend.
Oh my
the-
god!
Well,
I remember.
hey,
I remember what happened.
hey,
Oh,
Hmm?
okay.
please
well,
do not slander on New Colossus because the
I think
Good
that's
storyline,
my
grief!
favorite.
Stop!
the
Stop
remember-
being
storyline was
Captain.
Okay,
actually
wait. Okay,
had
wait.
good
I'm gonna
elements.
hold on. I'm about to spoil a part in Wolfenstein: The New Colossus. If you don't want to hear it, just skip ahead 2 minutes. Okay. Okay. So you really do have to suspend your disbelief, like the
Mhm.
scene where he gets his head cut off, and they catch
Absolutely
his head
ridiculous.
and they reattach it to his fucking body.
Okay,
But it's not his body;
Video
it's a new
game
body.
magic.
okay, but
It's
you
like
have
an
to think of
android or
this. You have to
something.
think of this. It is a pulp fiction story.
I don't give a
That
fuck.
stop
dude.
it.
Pulp comics
I don't give
Stop.
a fuck.
using weird
I
science.
don't give
Okay,
a fuck.
That
That shit was
stop it.
stupid.
Hold on, wait.
Wolfenstein-
I just have to say one thing about this. So you're okay with mech'd out soldiers, the Nazis winning the World War, in America being taken over, giant robot dogs, but a dude getting his head reattached to a new body? That's too far.
Yes.
Dude, have you? Hey,
Dude,
did you
it's
play it?
weird
Hey, did
Yes,
science.
you-
I did, and it was. It was.
No,
And you
I
know what?
remember
I
you
thought it
and
was
I getting into
interesting as
Hades
hell.
about
Okay,
this shit. I remember that.
It's elements of a genre, of a fiction genre of weird science from
Listen,
the 1960s.
I don't know how to say this, but I don't give a fuck. Okay, I didn't like. How about
You don't give
How
a
about
fuck.
How
Well,
about
do you
that?
give a fuck on BJ Blazkowicz's human character? Okay,
Listen, I
evolving
love.
from a
I
rude
love.
childhood.
Listen, I love Terror Billy. You know that was my name for a little bit, Terror Luca. You know, but that shit was stupid, and nothing you say will change my mind. Okay, so we can just move on from that.
Oh, okay.
Just
But
real
yeah,
quick,
I do recall me talking shit about it and Hades being like, "Listen, Luca." Okay, all right. Listen, I do remember that conversation piece, man.
I agree with you, Hades.
Well, I'm glad someone agrees with me.
Can
Go ahead.
I just
Go ahead. Yeah.
describe what this scene is?
No, because I said skip ahead. It's done. We're done talking about it. We don't have to talk about it anymore.
all I want to say about the studios in ZeniMax, I think they don't have a lot of mainstream success, but they have a lot of cult followed classics that people just like. They have fan bases behind a lot of their titles, so I think that's gonna impact very. Oh, crap, I'm sorry, I'm stumbling on my words. My
No, you're okay,
nephew.
dude. Take your time.
Anyway, I think those cult classics, because I can remember when Dishonored first came out, people wouldn't stop talking about it. I know plenty of people who loved Dishonored 2, who loved the new Doom, who loved games like what was the other one? The Evil Within. Shout outs to
Yep.
Phil Spencer saying that he wants to go to Japan. Immediately when they were talking about it, he said, "Well, I want to go to Japan." So he said it. He cut him off quick. He was like, "Yeah, I'm excited to go see Alpha. Are you excited to? No, I want to go to Japan." Like, I'm excited that they have a Eastern studio. The Evil Within, I haven't gotten around to play it. I bought the bundle a while ago. I just haven't got a chance to really play it yet. So I definitely have to play and beat that game. I've heard good things about it, but I get that they're not in that story, but there's still loads of potential. I would love to see a Fallout New Vegas remake. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, from the ground up. I would
real
love
quick,
to see that.
Man, did you guys see what Dan? What's his last name? Slow-mo Stapleton.
Stapleton, yeah,
Yeah.
that
Dan
nonsense that he
Stapleton.
said.
I blocked him, so I can't really see his stuff. But Don
You
Stapleton.
want me to pull it up?
Yes, please. Dan Stapleton and Ryan McCaffrey. By the
Oh,
way,
yeah,
Dan Stapleton got absolutely ratioed. It was beautiful. But go ahead.
That was a terrible take, a horrible take. That was
It was literally
horrible.
the worst take I've seen in
That
like.
being said, I do want to say
forever.
that Xbox guys have been acting like freaks the last couple of days on Twitter. You guys, I understand, like you have a lot of pent up frustration from being the butt of the joke for the last I don't know how many years, but like some of you were definitely taking things way too far. Like I don't like I mean, I don't dislike him either. I just think he's kind of an asshole, like Dan Stapleton. I think he's kind of a dick. But it's just like what Ryan McCaffrey said, in my opinion, it's a silly statement, in my opinion. But you know, the way people were reacting, it's like he said that he was going to kill someone's dog or something. You know, that you guys are just acting like freaks, man. So it's just like,
what?
Yeah,
the-
it was
Serious?
the reaction was way too much, but
Yeah.
at the same time, what he said was dumb.
like,
It was
I-
bad. It was,
that was
yeah. I
that
mean,
was
come on, bro.
bad. I even had to say, I just put a GIF that said no. Like, I just said this ain't it. Like, it was
I
a
just
terrible
left it
take.
alone. I was just like, oh, that's a terrible take. All right, so this is what Dan Cuckleton said. So I wonder what effect Bethesda and Obsidian becoming sister studios will have on Avowed. If I were Microsoft,
Nothing.
I might
Leave-
consider shelving that game and putting Obsidian to work co-developing The Elder Scrolls 6 to get that game out the door in time for it to matter for the for the Series X generation. And then Ryan said, I actually cannot read that. Let me.
Okay.
Ryan said, kill Grounded and whatever the Outer Worlds team is on, merge them into one team and co-develop The Elder Scrolls 6 with Bethesda. Todd Howard, executive produces, have Obsidian get the ball rolling while the Avowed team keeps going and Bethesda Game Studios finishes Starfield. And then
I think Corporal said the perfect statement in this one.
Yeah, he said, when your take begins with Kill Grounded, a successful game that already reached over 5 million players, created by just 14 passionate devs. I think that's what people call an out of touch hot take. Yeah, I mean, it is a bit much. Consider, like, if it's only 14 devs, I'm not sure what kind of impact they could have. Essentially, and I heard this from shout out to Zocker. Me and him have talked about this a couple of times. Essentially, it's not a matter of quantity. It's more of a, if there's too many cooks and chefs in the kitchen. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
And it ends up
chefs in the kitchen.
And it ends up affecting the development of game, especially like okay. We're going to talk about BioWare for a second.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Hold on. Wait a second. Let me drink a little of my mom.
I gotta
mentally
drink some
prepare for
water
this.
here.
Whoever made the decision to have the people who are working on Dragon Age 4 stop working on Dragon Age 4 to come through and help with Anthem, that was a huge mistake, especially considering weren't those studios beefing initially, Slomo?
Say again. I couldn't hear you.
Austin and the other team, didn't they have issues or something?
Yeah, Austin and Montreal had issues.
So
with
they
Edmonton.
had issues, and then like they were like, okay, you guys over here, even though we have issues with each other, y'all are gonna come through and help out and help us finish this game, and you're gonna stop working on this game that you're working on. You're gonna stop working on Dragon Age 4, and you're gonna come over here and work on Anthem, which ended up being completely pointless because a bunch of people quit. Because they were, I'm assuming I would be pretty annoyed if I was working on someone and my fucking cuck boss was like, actually, can you go help them fix the trash game? You know?
Yeah.
And so,
to clarify, what's his name? Mike Laidlaw, who was the lead director for all of the Dragon Age games to date, quit because of that.
Yes.
That was well, it was partially because they were forcing him to make Dragon Age a live service game. We didn't know that until a few weeks ago. But the other part of it that was exposed by Jason Schreier is that his entire team got put off of Dragon Age to go help Anthem.
Yeah. So it's like in that case,
EA.
if you were, oh Blaze, you want a link? What's up, boo?
Wait, I thought that was actually BioWare that was doing that, not EA.
Oh, please! I blame everything on EA.
All of it. Marvin
it is their
Ginyard saying Microsoft also wanted to purchase IdTech as well as their streaming algorithm Orion. IdTech is only second to Unreal simply because it's proprietary. Yeah, that's engine is fucking insane, dude.
Yep.
But yeah, so it's like if they took a team, I mean, I'm sure you have to be passionate to make a game like that. Anyway, I'm sure they're passionate about Grounded. If that was even a large team, if they were like, no, shelve Grounded, it's trash, come work on this. I mean, I'm sure that would breed some hostility and bitterness. And then also, okay, they're all under one umbrella, right? But like, we're not gonna pretend like Bethesda didn't totally cuck Obsidian with Fallout New
Exactly.
Vegas. They did not give them
Exactly.
enough
Yeah.
time to make that game, and they were off by 1 point.
And they still
1
didn't give them the
point on
bonus.
Metacritic. It's fucking sickening. I'm like, I would be surprised if, because I'd be like, oh, so we're gonna be okay. So we all are under the same umbrella. Interesting, And it's like, even though Fallout New Vegas is beloved by people, I just don't know at this point.
I think I think everyone has been pretty much correct about how horrible these takes were from Dan Stapleton and Ryan McCaffrey. But the way I looked at it, and I was just like, they really are extremely out of touch with what Xbox has been doing for like literally the past 3-4 years. If they think this is the move, and I said this,
Dan Stapleton always has terrible fucking takes. So go ahead.
Right. So I said this. I quote retweeted this, and I said this is the kind what they are suggesting is what old Microsoft what they did back when everyone said they were micromanagers and they treated their developers poorly. They don't do this anymore, but now we got people suggesting that they do this so that their favorite games can get out sooner. They were able, their whole acquisition pitch, and the only reason they were able to turn around such a horrible reputation that they had was strictly because they said you have the creative freedom to make whatever you want. That's why games like Grounded and Bleeding Edge actually exist. Games that other publishers said no to.
Did they actually want to make Bleeding Edge? Remember, we had a conversation about that too.
Yeah, I mean, look, that was a passion project for Ninja Theory.
Yeah,
They
that was
wanted
the
to make that
gamble.
game, but like what it really comes down to is that they can make whatever they want, and those games are proof of that. Where they like, it was also proof that Microsoft still doesn't really know how to manage stuff, but it's proof of that. Now, for you get a studio to basically allow themselves to be bought based off of this principle, based off of what you told them, and then turn around and make them a co-development studio to Bethesda. That's
Sounds like a fucking
disrespectful.
nightmare.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah.
And it would be destroying the reputation they're trying to build up. How are you going to get other publishers or developers to sign on when you just reneged on what you told Obsidian?
Yeah.
They Tim Schafer said he was originally told Microsoft no about acquiring Double Fine, but it wasn't until after he spoke to Ninja Theory and Obsidian and realized, nah, they're keeping it real. You can make whatever you want. You ain't gotta worry about how you're going to keep the lights on from month to month. Okay, cool. That's when he made that decision to sign on. You would be basically throwing everything you work for years in the trash by doing what these two idiots have said do. And I say idiots in the sense of at the moment when they wrote these tweets, they were idiots. They're not idiots in general overall, but these are pretty dumb tweets.
They had a massive brain fart with these two tweets.
Exactly. It must have been an IGN thing. I don't know. Maybe
Well, at least Phil Spencer knew.
Maybe something was in the water in the IGN office that day. I don't know.
At least Phil Spencer knew to keep them separated, because one thing that the development direction style of both Obsidian and Bethesda are totally different. And you can notice it based on the way that their storyline lore it was narrated, the way that they break their dialogue, how the game plays.
Yeah, there was a distinct difference between Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, and Bethesda was just pissed off that Fallout New Vegas was just a better game. Like, I liked Fallout 3, but New Vegas was definitely better than Fallout 3.
I don't know if they were pissed that it was a better game. I mean, they benefited off of it. But just look, when you say things like Ryan said about killing Grounded and whatever the Outer Worlds team is on, but we're Ryan, the Outer Worlds team is working on Outer Worlds 2.
Yep.
And additional expansion to Outer Worlds 1. That was a successful quality title.
Mm-hmm.
Obsidian is interested in making their own IP. They are not interested in working on someone else's IP.
That
Yeah.
being said, one could draw parallels between the Outer Worlds and New Vegas, and then also Avowed to Skyrim. So
Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
I'm not saying they don't play similar, like they don't have similar themes, but the Outer Worlds was written from Obsidian writers.
yes,
It's its own universe. The universe itself has nothing to do with Fallout. It's
Yeah,
just
okay.
aesthetically, it looks similar to Fallout. A lot of the gameplay and the way the narrative trees work are similar to Fallout. But
that makes sense.
but that's it, really.
Let me shout out to Marvin, who was dropping some love, some super cheats on me earlier. Now as a member of the channel, shout out to you, man. You have access to the cool emotes. Just show them the emotes, guys. Show them. All right, let me go. I'll show one. Hold on. Where's the emote button at? Emo emojis, whatever, dude. Like, but yeah, no, I mean, I get what you're saying, dude. What's up, Raja? What up, brother? Yeah, I totally get what you're saying, man.
Yeah, so I mean that's all this is. This is you can't make really bad decisions like that. Hopefully, there's no one at Microsoft that saw stuff like that and was like, maybe this won't be a bad idea. No, that would be a terrible idea.
Yeah,
and clearly Bethesda has enough in-house development stuff that they need help on developing a game. They could go to one of the other in-house studios under the Bethesda umbrella to do that.
I am on my hands and knees, pause, begging for them to let their QA testers do their fucking job. Please, they can't take another L. I'm sorry, go ahead.
They need a new freaking. Either they need to have a massive upgrade on that engine, or they need a new to use something else.
They just need to have a win on Starfield. Once the Starfield actually garners a win, then it's Bethesda's on the right track. But I agree, they really need a serious Q&A team.
Yes, yeah, definitely. And I think that by them coming under the Microsoft umbrella, a lot of things, it seems to be a process after someone gets acquired. They go into a massive hiring spree. They start upgrading everything. You start seeing people leaving other studios and coming to places. Like it's just good to see what's the word I'm looking for? A breath of life whenever they do get a new studio, or in this case studios.
Yeah, I get you. I totally get that, dude. Guys, hit the like button, please. Thank you. No, I definitely get what you're saying, man. I definitely get what you're saying. Overall, this is like they're upgrading their engine. Yeah, that's really good to hear.
They said that before too. So.
Yeah,
they have. They said it 4 times before.
Listen, I said this the other day. Todd Howard and Pete Hines are some of my favorite fucking liars. And
16 times the detail.
It just works.
I just hope that now that they're under Microsoft, Phil, maybe he sat Todd down like, yo, you the homie, but I need you to stop fucking lying because it affects me.
I don't think that's going to happen based off of how they operate already. They literally, when they say we're hands off, we let them do what they want. Man, they let them do what they want. So you're going to be getting some.
Well, I think what might happen is, they may go out and celebrate, and someone might sneak into Bethesda studio and maybe take away that engine and put something else there. Say, yeah, you can anyone find the game engine software? No, but there's a big sign here that says "Use me." Stop looking for the old engine.
Oh, shit,
Get
man.
rid of that shit, man. Yeah, no, I definitely.
They should really use the id Tech, the one they use for Doom Eternal. And
Yes, put money into that.
That's really good tech.
It comes when it comes to, like, I'm no developer, but I've been doing a lot of research on game engines, and id Tech is great. Everything that id Tech has been used for has been great, but it hasn't been used in like open world environments like that
Yeah,
yet.
like the thing with Doom is that it's very, very much an arena shooter, and it's very focused on what it's trying to do. I was thinking about this as I was playing it. Like, I think the reason why they're able to make the game look as beautiful as it looks is because Doom's not really doing all that much other than like you're shooting demons, you know?
Yeah, but
you can
don't
dedicate a
really-
lot of pixels to the way the enemies look and the way the smaller environments look. We don't know for certain how much memory is being used in that and how much memory they have available for all the other features and settings. But in the open world environment, I think the reason why Creation Engine has looked the way it has is because all those games are huge open worlds, big, huge sandboxes.
Huge open worlds. Like, okay,
but we don't need
I
to
do.
have an
I
open
want to
world.
admit, I do want to acknowledge I put a lot of hours in Fallout 4, and most of the time was like I was just chilling in the combat zone for hours, just going through the combat zone, just exploring, And when I was playing Skyrim, it was mostly just for exploration and finding new things. Like that shit was amazing.
Definitely.
Absolutely amazing experiences for me. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, it's like the building stuff in Fallout 4, dude. I was fucking addicted. Like it was bad, dude. I would stay up late building shit, bro. It was like I was like, bro.
You sound like me playing The Sims. I just put in the money cheat and I didn't care about my Sims life. I just like building the houses.
It's so much fun. I just love doing it.
I did not care about their livelihood at all.
You guys need to try this mod for Fallout 4. It's called Sim Settlements, because basically it gives you tools to actually literally build your own city/town. So all you do is plot plots and different type of building plots like residential, commercial, industrial, and then the mod automates the settlers to build these plots, and so you can build a city or town in a matter of just minutes.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. But I personally, I enjoyed the hours spent doing it. Okay, anyway, we can move on from that. But,
yeah, we can move on.
One last thing about the engine, the Arcane, what's it called, the Darkness engine or something like that?
No, Arcane uses I think it's Eclipse engine, but what it really is, it's a modified idTech 6 engine. So idTech always they do idTech like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like every time they update it, it gets another number at the end. I think it's Eclipse engine. I'm about to look it up right now, but all of Arcane and Machine Games, all of the other studios, they use modified versions of idTech, except for Deathloop, which is, I think Deathloop's on Unreal, and they just started to branch out to like Unreal now, which is also in Microsoft's wheelhouse because like over half the studios use Unreal Engine for their games too. So my bad. Go ahead.
It's just like in a lot of Arcane games, they do have open world aspects. I know they're broken up, but I think that with the new generation and the new tech that we got in the console, since loading screens are pretty much almost irrelevant now, I think they should just use a different engine and stop using the Creation Engine.
I mean, I just want them to upgrade it. That's all.
Yeah, you know what? It is Void Engine. I said Eclipse.
Yeah,
Eclipse is an engine that BioWare used to use. But yeah, it's Void Engine. Void Engine is a modified engine of idTech. It's their version of it that has other assets and features that they use for their kind of games.
Okay, so Microsoft needs to put money in that idTech engine and get somebody to modify it with the Create engine to make the thing better.
I think the modifications they'd have to do. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't know.
Well, they got the money now. They got $1 trillion company backing them.
Well, but even then, it's like that's not going to happen immediately. You're not going to see if they decide to do that today. You're not going to see the fruits of that until like 3-4 years from now. And also developing new engine assets while you're also developing a game slows down that development of that game too. So
yeah, it's very, very true. Yeah.
Yes, we're like, kind of stuck right now.
I've heard the saying before. It's like building the road as you're driving on it. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the Cyberpunk devs are saying that.
Yeah, they sure did. I remember that part. Yeah, because the current version of look, what's the name of these Cyberpunk Red Engine? Is that it?
Yes. Mhm.
Yeah, the current version of Red Engine is drastically different from the Witcher, the engine the Red Engine that was used in Witcher 3. So they made a
Witcher
lot of
3
changes.
also launched with a lot of bugs too. So
So
Mhm.
I haven't played Cyberpunk in a while. I'm waiting for the next gen update. Hopefully that
keep
will be
waiting,
better.
bro.
And you know what? I don't mind. I got plenty of games in my backlog.
Yeah. I have no interest of dude, I have no interest in going back to Cyberpunk, bro. It's I don't know. All right, let's fucking get out of here. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Okay. But yeah, awesome show, guys. Thank you so much for coming on. I much appreciate it. All the new people who are in the chat, all the new people who subbed, appreciate it. Appreciate all the super chat support. Appreciate all the new members. Thank you guys so much. Let me go ahead and read off my channel members, and then we skedaddling. We're leaving.
Rusano in the chat talking that smack again.
It's just funny. It's like it's so cute. Will was in the fucking DMs like, I can't come on. I'm hanging with my Discord. Yet here he is in the chat chilling. And it's like, you have a link, King. He's like, nah, fuck you fucking bots. I'm not going.
Will's still just scared that, he's outnumbered by PC bots.
That duck game is strong.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say this, but
Because
it's like,
Singer's not here.
it's like I feel like PlayStation guys are just afraid to come on my channel for some reason. I'm a nice person. Let me see here. YouTube Studio. I'm sorry, I gotta fucking open this shit up.
See you later, guys. I gotta go.
Oh, no.
See you later, bro.
But honestly, how's your new PC treating you?
It's awesome. I love content creation with it. But let me go ahead and read off my channel members. All right, so shout out to Marvin, Outlaw, DQ's Blizzards, Pepito, upgraded to Scumlord, Johnny, Replicant, Nautical, Deathloid, Meat Puppet, The Sly Crow, Blaze, Jedi, Death Singer, Jimmet, Scumlord Swag, MLU, Tazius, Bitoclado, Ice Queen Gaming, Brandon, Drav, Enlightened Panda, Bounty Boom, Lino, Steel Rain, JB Cash, Lady Foxfire, Yobi, Blessed, Dexflex, Erodimus, All Day, Shogun, John the Don, Sin, Flamish, Sir X-Man, Meta, Light Gamer, Minute Repeater, Envy, Hades, Damien, Jarrell, Slow-Mo, Hannibal, Sean, Child of the Sea, Scrotum, Ayo, Greggy, Daquan, Cat Daddy, Clifton, Epsilon, and Craig. It's interesting that Vaccine left right before I started reading off channel members. Interesting. Maybe he does. It's because he knows. He knows I'm going to be like, why aren't you a member of the channel? You don't want to use the fucking emotes?
He left a message in the private chat before he left. Bethesda is king. No more slander, Slow-Mo. Well, Vac, since you skedaddled before I even saw that, no, Bethesda is not king. I'm gonna slander bad, buggy games when I feel like it. And now, you're not here to hear that anymore because you ran. So, all right.
Okay. But yeah, anyway, let's try to get to 200 likes after the fact, guys. And I will catch you guys for Scumcast on Saturday. Slow-Mo, are you going to be on Scumcast?
I think so. I might not be. It depends.
All right.
We'll talk.
I have to go and look for my Scumcast panel members. All right. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Shout out to everyone who listens later. And Hades, thank you so much for coming on.
I always love to come here and talk with you guys. It was a pleasure.
Yes, for sure. And then Slow-Mo?
Yo, check out DPS podcast tonight and another hour and a half where we're going to be rehashing some of this stuff. But this time, it's going to be with my co-host Game Forte. And
member of the Scum family.
Yeah, of course. Legion of Scum in the house, as always. And Enrique, the host of BRAP. So we're going to be getting into all of this stuff again, but I'm pretty sure Forte is going to be doing a lot of capping for Xbox. So come through, have fun. It's going to be on Forte's channel, so check us out 9 p.m.
Cool. Hello, Disco Dan. I do say hello to my chat, if that was the question. All right, cool, man. Yes, check out. Go ahead and link your channel, bro. Or Nautical's channel.
Oh, let me throw that. Make sure.
I
Give
mean,
me
you
a
can link
second.
both. You can link both. It's fine.
Give me a second. I'm doing it.
DQ saying buggy king games are king. Shout out to you, DQ. That's funny.
This is Forte's YouTube channel. So you'll be seeing the link go up for that hopefully around 8:30, but knowing Forte, probably nowhere near that. It'd be like at 5:50 and 8:55 or some crap like that. And let's see, my link is right. There we go.
Yes, click
Here.
on the link. And here's the link to my latest video.
Cool.
Hold on. I might have put no, it's the right one. All right. See you later, guys. Peace. Peace.